Hello and welcome back to Greek Family Feud. I'm your host, Tiresias, and let's get you back to the mortals. How are you guys doing? Alright, it's great to have you here. So how do you guys think you've been doing against the gods?
Pathetic. It's so sad. We've gotten a total of negative 0.0 points.
Is that a negative I see?
Yeah. You can definitely see that.
So is there anything you'd like to tell the folks back at home?
All I can say is don't go against the gods. Whatever you do, they could kill you. We're lucky we're not dead. I'm gonna pass it off to my partner now.
It was horrifying. They're gods.
Fantastic! Now let's get over to the gods! And joining me now, the gods! Okay, you guys must be pretty pumped right now because I've been looking at the records and it turns out you may have the highest score ever! Just look at it! So how are you guys feeling right now?
It's only to be expected. We are the gods, after all.
I mean, seriously? Did you doubt us? Like,
never.
Good.
And here we are in our bonus round where we've surveyed 100 random Greeks to find answers. Now, we have a one-on-one talk with the king of the gods himself, Zeus!
Over here, Tiresias.
Zeus! Alright, now the first question is, how many wives does Zeus have?
Alright, Tiresias, when you say wives, does that include, like... Just one, of course, my loving and beautiful wife, Hera.
Well, actually, survey says that's not an answer. You get 0 points. Next question. How many kids does Zeus have?
Alright, well, obviously I've got a lot of immortals. There's Athena. I think Ares is mine. There's Dionysus. There's certainly not Hephaestus. There's a fair share of mortal ones. So you got Heracles, Achilles.
Don't forget Philoctetes.
He is not mine. Alright, for the last time. Just like 7,300.
Well, let's look at the board. And it says you got 20 points! 20% of the people gave you that answer. Congratulations, Zeus.
Thank you.
And now our third question. What is the worst thing Hera's done to your children out of spite?
Alright, well, Heracles had to kill his whole family. She drove him crazy, alright? She sent giant serpents after him. He had to go get, like, you've heard of Herculean tests, right? Yeah, they're not easy, okay? And even though she doesn't like to talk about it, we're pretty sure she's why Dionysus got ripped to pieces. Or Celimene, she got burnt to a crisp, alright? And don't get me started on Perseus, okay?
You cleared the board! 100 points! Congratulations! We're going now to a short intermission. And welcome back!
Hey,
now after that last...
Tiresias, still over here, buddy. Yep.
Alright. We have one more question for you after that last exciting...
We have 2 more questions, Tiresias.
We have 2 more questions for you after that last exciting question where you answered everything in the survey. This question is, how does a god present themselves to the mortals?
Oh, I've been around the block a few times, alright? You can be a shower of gold, I even like that one. Sometimes cow, but I mean, I really prefer bulls. I've been a swan before, too. That one was pretty exciting.
Don't forget your true self, you know, a thunderbolt. That's
You know what?
considering.
Get out of here, woman. You can answer the questions later.
I don't know. From our survey results, they seem to like the Thunderbolts.
Next question, Tiresias.
Next question. What is the best way to worship a god?
Well, I myself, from the other end of the perspective, I'm a really fan of the Olympics. Like, just those greasy athletes, like, every one of them is just pristine human specimen. But oh, God, the glutes on those runners. I could watch them all day. I do, actually, once a year.
Well, okay. We're gonna go to Kira and ask her some of these questions now. Welcome back. I'm here now with Zeus' fabulous wife, Kira.
Thank you. I know I'm fabulous.
All right, now we're gonna ask you the same questions that we asked your husband, and we're gonna see if they compare to the survey results.
They will. Don't you worry.
All right. The first question is, how many wives does Zeus have?
Too many.
I don't think that's an acceptable answer.
Next question.
Okay, all right. Then how many children does Zeus have?
Well, let's see. How many children does Zeus have?
Next question.
Okay. Now, what is the worst thing Hera has done to one of Zeus's children in spite?
Why, I never.
All right. Next question. What is the best way to present yourself to mortals to mingle?
As I said before, the best way is to present yourself in your true form. Because that's what the mortals want to see. If you truly love them, you'll show them. Plus, it incinerates all the side hoes that tried to sleep with my husband.
Well, we can't really give you any points for that one because it was already answered in the last round. But let's go on to the next question. So, Hera, what is the best way that a person, a mortal person, can worship a god?
Just pour some gosh darn wine on the ground, or burn some frickin' meat. That way you don't have to get close to my man. I mean, seriously? You want to mingle with him? Just burn some meat or pour some wine. That's all you gotta do.
We are going to take another short intermission. And welcome back! And for our grand finale, we're gonna find out if these two, husband and wives, the king of the gods and his wife, have scored enough points to win the 20,000 drachma prize! Now, to do this, they need 200 points total. Now let's see if they got it. Okay. Alright. Now let's do these calculations here. Alright. It looks like Zeus has a total of 192 points. Now let's see what Hera got. Oh, I am so sorry. It looks like you just missed 200. You aren't gonna go away with the prize.
You know what, Tiresias? Why don't you just go join Hades and have some pomegranates? That's better.
Dare! I will!
No you won't. I'll make you smite someone else.
Alright.
Wait, was that recorded?
Yeah, that's recorded.
Oh.
Okay, now let's get over to the gods!
Okay. Alright, go team.
Alright.
Go team.
That was horrible.
Really bad.
Next question!
Next question!
Here, I'll just stop.
I can give you a list for this one. She made Heracles kill his entire family.
Am I supposed to give him
I
points
forget
for that? I'm sorry. Do I like cut him off and like... Did you start? Oh.
Okay, go serious, straightforward.
Okay.
And Perseus? Don't even get me started!
You cleared the board!
Alright.
Too many. Next question.
I don't know if that's an...
Over there, bud. There you go.
Now, I'm not sure if we can accept that as the answer.
That's my answer.
I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. Alright, next question.
What does
Cut
a
it
god...
right there. Just cut it right there.
Plus, it incinerates all those side hoes. Why don't you just go join Hades and have some pomegranates?
Freeze.
That's better.
I think we can end it like that.